There are certain songs that when you hear them, you don't just hear the song, but you see the whole movie. Hey, I'm Kalani, and this is Talking Flicks with the Chick, where we talk movies here, okay? And if you see me glancing over to the side, it's because I have my notes. I have to write down what I want to say because sometimes when I come into you all, I have some great points and I want to say some things and I forget. So I said, let me just, have my little notepad up here. So that's what your girl is doing. Okay. So today we're talking about movie songs that just don't sound good, but it makes you feel something. And if you've seen my podcast here, you know that I love movies that make me feel. And part of that is the songs. Songs do that. It puts you in the mood. It makes you feel. It advances a lot of times. It advances the story. So by me being a filmmaker, there's something that I want to do. I'm an indie filmmaker. There's something that I want to do because I have a feature that I just written, not just written. It's been a minute, but that I'm going to finally start on and film. And because I love music as well, there's something that I want to do, fusing the music and the story together. I'm not going to say it because I don't want nobody taking my idea because I haven't seen anybody or haven't heard anybody talk about this. So I'm gonna keep that on the hush. So yeah, so today we're talking about movies that don't just sound good, but it makes you feel something. And I realized that all of my picks for today, they're ballads. Go figure. All right, so I'm gonna do five, just five for today, and let me know if you agree with my five or if you have a different five. I'm sure you do. Okay. So coming in at number five, we have Dirty Dancing, Time of My Life. Like, come on. I'm a 70s baby that grew up as an adolescent in the 80s. So I love my 80s music. I love my 80s movies. I just do. 80s were a great time. It was a great time. Great time to be a kid. And Dirty Dancing, I remember seeing this in the theater. And, we have Baby and Johnny. Looking back, even though it's still one of my favorites, I have it in my library. But it really don't hold up too well in today's time. Because how old was Johnny? He looked old as hell. He looked old as hell. And Baby was, supposed to be 17. But anyway, I had the time of my life. So we all know what scene that's from, right? The final dance scene and the big lift. That just was a good time. Yeah, that so you know the scene when you hear that song, most definitely. So that's coming in at my number five. So coming in at number four. Mm, child, this song right here. Hmm. Before I even reveal it to you, I just want to play a game with you. Of course, I'm not gonna know if you got it or not, but if you got it, let me know in the comments. Yeah, I know what you were talking about. You made a fool of me. Michelle Indegeocello from Love and Basketball. Now, this one, it was a feeling. If you know, you know. It's not even the same. It's the whole vibe because we knew that um she was Sanaa Latham's character was playing Omar Epps. I use their real names. And for this particular movie, she was playing for his heart. Spoiler alert, she was playing for his heart. So he was like, all right, he had this cold, attitude because it's like, she watch the movie if you have not seen. If you have not seen Love and Basketball, that's like one of my favorite romance movies. I love, 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 love. And that scene right there, they're playing one-on-one basketball, and she loses because he didn't let her win. We was like, no. And when that song came on, because the words to "You Made a Fool of Me," child, tears, tears, okay, streaming down my face. I just great, great, great moment in cinematic uh history where movies is concerned, where the movie, where the music, the lyrics, and everything just pushes that scene further. It really made you feel it. I love that scene. I love that scene in that song. Okay, my next one, what's this? Number three. It's number three, right? Yeah, number three. Purple Rain from Purple Rain. Purple Rain is one of my favorite musicals. Is it the greatest? No. Come on. But a lot of times it don't have to be, for me, it don't have to be the greatest to be one of my best, if that makes sense. I love Prince, and I it's another I own pretty much all of these movies I'm gonna talk about today. But I own Purple Rain. It's in my library. And that performance, it wasn't just music, it was an emotion. You can feel what Prince was trying to convey when he was singing Purple Rain at that scene. I've seen Purple Rain so many times, and every single time when it comes to that scene and he's singing Purple Rain, I always cry. I'm a big crybaby. But I cry because it makes me feel something. Even when I have Prince's like greatest hits like CD, and even when it's just something about that song, and especially seeing it in the movie, that look, I'm gonna start tearing up now. I love that. And even like I wonder, I got to do some research. I wonder, the club owner, we had that English D, the Detroit Tigers, I'm from Detroit, hat on, and that single tear. That was all of us. That was all of us, and that is most definitely one of my favorites. So coming in at number two, my heart will go on. I was trying to I forgot the beginning words of it. You're here, there's no need to fear. But yeah, I love me some Celine Dion. Okay. I mean she's like one of my favorite powerhouse singers. I love her. I love Miss Dion. And from that first note, from the what was that, a flute? It's some type of wind instrument, and you already know what it is. You already see the ship. I mean, you just know. You just know. And yeah, that was a very emotional scene as well with that song. Yeah, Celine Dion did her thing with that, and of course, it won the Oscar for original song, and as it should, as it should. Can you guess what my number one is? I'm gonna give you a second. Okay, but yes, I will always love you from the Bodyguard. This right here, this right here is one of the most powerful movie songs ever. Period, Pooh. Don't even sound right coming from me, but period. Okay. You don't even have to see the movie to feel it. I mean, oh my God. The Bodyguard is, would that be classified as? I wouldn't classify it as a musical. Hmm. I gotta see. But it's one of my favorite romantic movies. I own that as well. Whitney Houston and Kevin Costner. So it was that whole soundtrack was really good though. And that's gonna be something I do um next next time. Not the next episode, but next time do my favorite movie soundtracks. But yeah, the Bodyguard. You can see that scene. You can see that scene, the iconic scene when Kevin Costner is running and they're running towards each other. That's movie magic. That's movie magic. I mean, come on now. But I already know I missed some. I know I did. I know I did. So what's a movie song that you hear and you instantly see a scene? If you agree with my five picks, let me know in the comments. If you saying Kalani, you bugging. I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. Let me know in the comments. If you have a better top five, let me know in the comments. Okay. All right. So you know what I say. You know what I say. This has been Talking Flicks with a Chick. I want you to go pop some popcorn. Go put on your favorite flick and come back here and talk movies with this chick. I know I switch it up every time, but I'll see you next time. Bye.